I am a police officer and they are grounding me because they think I'm not a good police officer. Now I'm sweeping the streets. This is just something that I cannot tolerate. I'm gonna have to complain with the department. I am a police officer and they are grounding me because they think I'm not a good police officer. Now I'm sweeping the streets. This is just something that I cannot tolerate. I'm gonna have to complain with the department. Okay guys, I decided I'm gonna be sharing you some of the packs that I have in iClone. Not many, but a couple of them. I'm gonna share with you this card that I designed. It's actually from a prop from iClone. And what I did is I took the images and then I cut them and then I animated some other parts of the car so that you can have the animations and you can drop in into CTA. These are some of the images that you have for the car. Okay, you are going to have to assemble the car and I'm going to show you how to do it in this tutorial. Okay. And another thing that I included with this package, it's some of the CTA things. Let me show you. Some CTA props, okay, some effects for smoke, and some for wheels that are animated. Some seats, car seats, and the steering wheels, okay. So that's pretty much what you have in this package. You have 66 pieces in this package, including some projects that I included for you to study projects. And with this, I'm going to start this tutorial, okay? Okay, I want to mention to you about the pack that I'm sharing with you, which is a futuristic sweeper car and street car. And one of the things is that when you open up the scene or the project, you're going to find this pop-up, and it's going to show you in the pop-up that one of the files or more than one of the files is missing, and it's going to show you the path of that file. And the reason why it's showing you that is because I have an effect, which is the sweeper, okay, and it's not showing, if you can see over here. So we're going to press OK, and what we're going to do, I did a tutorial about this before, but I'm going to do it because I'm not going to assume that everyone knows what to do. We're going to go to the scene manager, and then we're going to find that file, and the file is the effect, which is the sweeper right here, okay. And if we go over here, we see that the sweeper is selected. So we're going to go on this menu, okay, and we're going to go to this little guy that's within brackets. That's what's it called? It's a runtime composer, okay. We're going to click on that and it's going to open this up and it's going to show us the file that is missing, which is a sweeper. We're going to replace that. We're going to find the file, and I already have it right here, and it's under effects, effect sweeper. So we can use the one that's the fast or the slow one. I'm going to use the slow one because I used the fast one before. So I'm going to open that up. So when it opens, what's going to happen is that it's not going to be probably at the same proportion. In this case it is. Now one of the things is that it's not going to be linked, okay. So we're going to make sure it's selected. We're going to close this window, okay. And we're going to go to the link, which is this one right here. It is linked. So let's run the project and see if it's actually going to run it smoothly without any problems. I am a police officer and they are grounding me because they think I'm not a good police officer. Now I'm sweeping the streets. This is just something that I cannot tolerate. I'm going to have to complain with the department. Okay, and that's the project. Now, that's pretty much everything I want to say in regards to getting whatever props that are missing in the scene. Okay, and with this, I finished this small tutorial. I'm going to include this in the other tutorial. Thank you for watching. Okay guys, I'm doing this tutorial for you, and this is one of the packs that I'm going to be sharing with you. I've been doing a lot of packs for CTA, like I told you before, and probably I keep telling you, so that you know that I'm not a CTA user, I'm an iClone user. And getting the packs, like I said before, you can go to the Realution marketplace. There's a lot of designers who have really nice packs, to sell to you. They have different prices. I think it's worth it, because they worked on it. It's a lot of work. I'm telling you because I'm doing this myself. So it's worth it, to pay $30, for $40, $50, $60, for the packs they sell. However, I'm not a designer, and I have to do things my own way. I've done tutorials in iClone in regards to how to do cartoonish looking, three-dimensional scene that you can actually change into a 2D. And I'm pretty much changing all the packs that I have. Well, not all the packs because I have tons of packs, but just a couple of packs, just to create new things. And let me show you one of the packs that I have for iClone. And it's this pack over here. As you can see, it's got these galactic, cars. And I was just doing this car over here, the one in the middle. And I don't know if I'm going to be doing this one. I don't even know what this is, until I drop into iClone. So I'm going to show you iClone right now. So this is iClone, and I have to separate the parts of the car, which if you go to the left panel, you see that there's no hierarchy here, so it means that everything is as a one piece. So I'm going to show you how it looks like. Really, that's a car over here. I had to separate that part, and the way I do that, I go to the right hand panel, to the animation icon, which is the second one from left to right. And then I press on this one, and it's gonna show me the different hierarchy, because over here in the left hand panel I don't have that showing. So over here I have to look for that part that I wanna just move away, and then I can just render that by itself. But one of the things is about animating the part too, because animating the part, that's a different story too. So I like to do things that are animated because it makes them look really cool, when you are actually doing your own animation in CTA, and then you have these animated parts. You don't have to worry about how they're going to animate, because if you have just the picture, of in this case a car, there's no animation, and it's going to be kind of boring. So I'm going to show you what I did with this part over here, and I animated that part. And I want to show you what you need to do. You have to assemble the car inside CTA. I already did the work for you in regards to giving you the parts of the car, separating them, and then putting in things. And I'm going to show you, how you can create your own cars, if you want to say so. And I'm going to show you the animation for both cars, and I'm going to show you something else. And that's the reason why I'm doing this tutorial for you. So let's play the animation, and there you go. So it looks really nice. The wheels are turning. This is the sweeper. It's turning around too, so it looks really nice. Now let me show you one thing, okay? Since you have different parts for this car, and I'm going to show you the parts over here. Just give me a second. Right here, okay? So the car comes in different parts, okay? This is not animated. This is just an image, like all the rest are images. So you're going to be dropping the image, in this case, like I dropped this image over here. Let me show you. I'm going to drop it real quick as a prop. Okay, so that's the image of that car, okay? So as you see, it doesn't have a glass, okay? It does not have a glass. It does not have a seat, the seat over here. I'm going to amplify the screen or zoom in so that you can actually see the seat. That's the seat of the car, which I added, which is one of these seats. It's the same seat. It's just I just pushed it back so that it doesn't, you can see the other part over here, okay? And then you have to put the sweeper at the bottom of the car as well. And let me show you. Okay, this is a car with all the sweeper, and it's not moving, okay? So if I put it right here, and then I play the the super is not gonna look, it's not gonna show. So you see a little bit of that, if you wanna just not show it, you have to move that a little bit to the back. But anyways, I just wanted to show you that you have to assemble the car. Okay, now in regards to the parts of the car, it has this wheel stand. That's what I called it, the wheel stand, or the steering wheel, stand, and then the steering wheel. And as you can see, I'm gonna zoom in again because I want to show you this. This is something that I have to think of, because the avatar is flat, it's a 2D. So if you put the avatar over there, it's gonna cover pretty much. Let me move this one right here so that you can see. So it's gonna cover the wheel, you see, because it's a 2D avatar. It's not a 3D. This one looks like a 3D, and I'm gonna show you how I did this effect. Okay, so I have this avatar over here. It's just a copy of that avatar, and the way you can copy, oops, I'm sorry, it's gonna be moving because I have the magnifier right here. Okay, so the way you can replicate that avatar is just by selecting the avatar. You're gonna press the Control key in your keyboard, and then you are without, you have to keep pressing it, and then you move the cursor to the side, and it's gonna make a copy of the avatar. Okay, there you go. You can make as many copies as you want. Just a Control key on your keyboard, and just move or drag the cursor, to the side, whichever side you want, and you can make copies of the avatar. Okay, now I'm gonna show you how to make that 3D effect. So you're gonna make a copy of the avatar, in this case of this one right here, and once you make the copy, you are gonna, I'm gonna zoom in. Okay, you are gonna right click on your mouse so that you can open up this menu, and then you're gonna go to the sprite editor. Okay, so the sprite editor is going to show you all the sprites that make this avatar. Okay, so we're going to start erasing the parts of the avatar. So we're going to select the face, and we're going to delete the face. We're going to select the neck or the torso, and we're going to delete that too. Just the empty right here. Just select the empty. We're going to select the legs, and empty, and the other leg, empty, and then the bottom part of the legs, and then the shoes. Okay, and there you have that, and you're going to close that, and then you're going to move that. But before moving that into here, let me select that avatar over here, which is this one right here, matte front. Okay, I'm gonna put it over here, and the reason why I'm gonna do that is because, well, I'm gonna put it on this side. You go to Scene Manager, select the arms. In this case, I put the arms of matte number 2, and we're gonna link them. Okay, so we link them to the avatar. Let's try to choose the torso, and you see the arms are gonna move with them. So we're gonna place the arms right on top of matte. We're gonna try to match them. Okay, there you go. I think they look good. Now we're gonna move matte over here to the car again. Okay, now we're gonna select the arms again, and we're gonna move the arms forward so that they are over the wheel. There you go. Once we select that, okay, and you see another thing is that we don't actually want to see the arms of the first mat, so or of that mat. So we're going to select that mat. We're going to open up the sprite editor again, and let me see, wait, we're going to select the arm. Let's see, we're gonna hide it. We're gonna hide the other one too, and we're gonna hide this one. We're gonna hide that one, and we're gonna hide the hands. And since I can actually see, I'm gonna close this, and I'm gonna select matte again. Okay, matte is selected. I'm gonna move it right here. I'm gonna open up the sprite editor again, and I'm going to select the hands from here. Okay, hand is selected. We're going to go to the bottom and we're going to use the empty one, and we're going to select the other one, and we're going to delete that. Okay, the reason why is because we are going to be using the other hands, okay, from the copy we made of the mat, okay, of mat. So we're going to put him over here, and then we're going to move the arms again right here. I'm sorry if the screen is moving. It's because I have the magnifier, you know, and that's the reason why it's not looking so good. Okay, so let's put him over here. I think that's a good place, and then we're gonna open up the motion key editor. Like I told you, you know, just sorry because that happened. So we probably want to move that arm. This one, it's gonna have to be like that. It's gonna be a little bit too wide, you know, but it is what it is. So there's nothing we can do about it. Okay. There you go. And the second one, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit wide, but it's a 2D, so there's nothing, like I told you, know, there's nothing we can do about it, so it's fine. Okay, so we want to make sure the hand is like over the steering wheel. Okay. It's more or less, you know, and we can change the hands again so we can give them a different kind of look. So we're going to open up the sprite editor again. We're going to open up the sprite editor. There you go. And we're going to select the hand. Since this is a separate piece, we can actually just select it right here and move it to the side so that we can, oh, okay, it's okay, that's fine. So we're gonna select that, and the sprite editor, and we're gonna find the hand. Let me select the hand right here. Okay, we want something that is close. We want something like that, and the other one as well. We want the same for the other one. Okay, there you go. So we can move him back. Okay, sorry. Okay, yeah, it's fine. It's fine because we are going to. No, actually, it's not fine. We want to move the entire thing. Okay, there you go. Okay, there we go. So there we go inside again. Okay, I'm not gonna make it perfect. I just want to show you how to do this effect. And make sure that when you're assembling the car, because I put both cars at the same time, you know, and that's the reason why my menu on the right hand side is such a mess, you know, because I had to rename everything. If you have to rename the props, just go ahead and do it, okay? I added the glass and I had to deform it so that it can actually be inside or behind, you know, this picture of the car. But let me show you what happens when you don't do things the right way, like I didn't do it the right way, okay? If I move this, okay, the seat is still not attached, okay? So I'm gonna select the seat and I'm gonna attach it to the car. Come on. Thank you. Okay, so we attach that to the car, and then if I select the car and I move it, it's gonna move the entire thing, of course. Yeah, there you go. Which is no problem for me because, okay, we can just pull this back. You see, it's the same seat. You see, it just use your imagination. And one of the things that I'm gonna call these packages is I'm gonna call them CTH Imagine Pack. And it's just imagine, just imagine how you want to do this. Get whatever props you have available in your CTA packages if you don't have them available. And, you can just drag and drop any kind of image, And there's some other thing I want to show you, and I'm going to finish this tutorial with that. Okay, I have these images over here, okay? So let's say that I need a glass, okay? We can use whatever image we want. I'm just gonna drop this one right here because it looks kind of cool. Okay. So I'm gonna push it back right there. Okay. I'm gonna put it like this. Of course, you can see anything, but we're gonna change that in a minute. We're gonna go to the opacity right here at the top. Okay. Right here at the top, we go to the opacity, and we're going to change that to a 40. Okay, there you go. If it's a little bit too much for you, just go like a 30, or even a 20 or a 10. Whatever you like. Maybe a 20. Okay, there you go, a 20. And then just right click on this, and you go to the sprite editor. No, it's not the sprite editor, sorry. Let me see. Let me amplify this screen again. Okay, we're gonna go to, let's see, the prop key editor, okay? That's the one. So it's gonna open up this menu for transform and deform. So you select the deform, and then you can move these vertices, okay, to whatever you want, like this. And that's how I created the window, okay? That's exactly the way I create the window. Just moving the vertices right here. Okay. Just deforming that. Let me hide the other window. Let's see. Glass right here, front. Oh, that's for this one right here. You see, that's what I was saying. Since I dropped both cars and I started putting things in key, it's such a mess. Now I'm gonna have to find from this glass is from, okay, glass. I'm just gonna put glass car 1. I think it's easier. Okay, here it is, glass car 2. Actually, this is this is car 1. This one is car 2. Yeah. And then we can put front just as a as a reference. There you go. So I'm gonna hide that glass over here, and then the last, you see the last image I drop is gonna be the last one right here in the menu. So it's this one right here, is the mermaid. Okay, it's a mermaid skin. So I'm gonna select that, and I'm gonna put a glass car 1 option, just as a reference. Okay, so we have that already. And like I told you, just go here, select the prop key editor, that deform, and then just move the vertices to whatever you want them to be at. You see, and that's how you create a glass with transparency. I made a tutorial about that. Probably many of you already know, since you're CTA users. I am not, but I just look at what the program has, and then I just try it. Okay, and that's how you do. But remember that you need to attach that. So we're gonna go to the top menu and link it to the main car. There you go. That way, when we are moving the car around, everything is gonna move with the car. Let me see, one more thing right here, because I need to put this one a little bit down over there, right there. You can close it. We can select the car now. And there you go. The only one that's not moving is Matt, but we can also attach Matt to the car, okay? Just letting you know that, because you can do that. So whenever you move the car, Matt is gonna move with the car as well, okay? And since it's not attached, it's not moving the car, but I can attach it right now. Let me see. I'm gonna select Matt, main, Matt 1, main, and I'm gonna attach it. I'm gonna attach him to the car, and since the arms are attached to Matt, they should move also with the car. There you go. You see? And that's how you create your own car. Okay, you have to assemble the car, guys. I mean, you have all the pieces. I already told you how to put the glasses, how to assemble the other parts of the car, and that's pretty much how you do this assembly, you know, of the car, and everything is already done for you, all the hard work. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and this package. Thank you.